Hey Quants, we're gonna do a spooky game night tonight with what is the game that we're playing here? It is the off the grid game that I'd been talking about with the SUI play device. So in my previous video, when I did a review of the Seeker phone, I mentioned that I would use the Seeker phone to record this next video, and I'm not sure if it's just the lighting or if it's actually the phone, but the video quality, I have it set to record at the highest video quality right now, and it still seems like it's kind of a bit glary. So I think what I'm going to try and do here, just to give it a fair shake, is I will play through one round of this Extraction Royale. I've only played this game once before, and the team that I was on actually won, which was amazing considering I've never played it before. I did get a couple of kills. I think I'll put up the screenshot over my voiceover here in the video editing, which I usually don't edit videos, but I'll do that just to kind of show the stats if anybody's interested to see how awesome that first game was. And then on this one, let me go ahead and play because I think it does take a little while before it actually starts. Yeah, a minute and 25. So I probably should have started that a little while ago. So back to the screen color here. I'm not sure if it's just the phone or if it's the lighting. So I don't know if I will have time to record a video like this tomorrow when it's light out. So if not, I will try to play this again when I have some daylight lighting going, and to just to see if it's any better with this phone. The video recording seems to look pretty good on other things, so I think it might just be the the brightness of the screen, and kind of if I zoom in. By the way, you notice how ugly that character is? Oh my gosh, I haven't spent any time trying to make that character look great. I randomized it and then just ran with what I had, and that is just the ugliest character I've ever seen. So that's who I get to play. So just about the game here, this estimated time seemed to be fairly accurate last time. I think it was over a few seconds. So hopefully that will be true this time, and we'll get to play again. They gave me a few objectives last game, like opening a loot box, collecting a gun, and then the characters in these games are called zeros, shooting another zero. So I did get a couple of kills last game, which was pretty cool, considering it was the first time I really played this Extraction Royale. It looks like we're over time, so hopefully we're going to get a game here in a little bit. Otherwise, I might have to just edit out this wait time in the video processing. So looks like we're getting ready to go. This really isn't doing justice. The screen on the SUI play device is actually fairly nice, and so I think it's just a color exposure here with the camera that it's not showing very well. Hey, I'm just putting a quick explanation video in the middle here. This is me from the future editing the video that I made with while I was playing this game. So the issue came up where the game wasn't loading. It took a significant amount of time for me to get everything reset and then for the game to actually load. You'll see in the game in just a second a jump forward into the gameplay, what had actually happened. I did try to explain it while I was actually playing, which I didn't do a very good job of. So just a real quick explanation here. It looked like I did get loaded into the server and my character was in the game. However, the device was not updating and showing me that I was in the game. And what ended up happening was when I attempted to, after I canceled the game or quit the game and then came back to the game, it still recognized that gameplay session was ongoing. And I just continued that session. It threw me straight into the game, and I was at the point of getting demolished, and then just started from there. Still got through the session, so you'll get to watch the rest of the video if you want to do that. Just wanted to put in a quick explanation of what happened and why you see that big jump straight forward instead of actually being able to jump out of the plane into the drop zone and starting the game as you would normally expect. All right, well, we had some hiccups getting the game started, and it looks like I'm getting demolished already. The game had connected apparently. Do I have some armor plates? No armor plates. So, you didn't really miss anything. What happened was the game did not load me up right away, or it paused with loading, and then I ended up, I think I prefer the other one. And so then I ended up, the game ended up just stopping, and so I restarted the game, and it had me jump in already. So it looks like the game was started with my character in it, but I wasn't actually playing, and it just seems like the exposure on that is not going to look good. So we'll see how this looks afterwards. I'll probably, since I went through the effort of making this video, I'll probably go post it anyways. But if the video looks like crap because of the exposure, then that's just one thing. I mean, obviously, you just skip over the video. You don't have to finish watching it. So, and that will be something for me to be aware of when recording these. So, I hear some shooting, but I don't see anybody. Somebody's right behind me, probably. He's got me down. And I don't have... he's going to come and shoot me. So, hey, I didn't die at all last time. This is not a very good start. So, 30 seconds to respawn. Hopefully I'll get a good respawn. Yeah, we didn't get to see the dropping in. If you've played any of the Battle Royale games or anything like that, it's similar to those. So you basically come in on a plane, you choose when to jump out, and then you go, you drop with some gear, but you basically need to go find better gear and then just shoot people and be the last one alive. So, all right, so here we go. Where is... looks like my partner is over there. So, let's see if we can kind of get close here and team up and maybe shoot some people. I don't know if I need anything. So I'm still getting familiar with some of the controls here, so I definitely don't know. I have my shield fully applied, so don't need any of that. I'm going to uncommon. I'm going to just keep what I have for right now. So, let's see what kind of special abilities I have, so I can... don't see anybody around, which tends to be the case a lot of times. You're just hunting around here, and then somebody starts shooting you, and then you know where they're at, which last game worked out pretty well for me because I was able to turn around and just mow them down easily. But I don't know if that's just because I was lucky enough to find much better guns than what they had. But one thing I will say is, like, as you see me playing the SUI play device, you can see it's pretty responsive. The controls are reacting basically the same way I'd expect on a console game or a PC game. We're not doing any like super detailed comparison here, so I'm sure there are things where it's probably not quite as detailed. As like a PC, probably not getting that level of responsiveness really, but for a little handheld device, it has done pretty well. Last time I was playing it, I ended up... make sure I got everything I can get. Last time I ended up doing that, I did see some laggy behavior when I was in the middle of some gunfights, which obviously is the worst time to have that happen, but we still won the game. So even though it was a little bit of an annoyance, it wasn't enough to make the game well, at the time it was unplayable, but it happened at only once and infrequently enough that it didn't affect the overall my ability to actually win the game. So let's see. I don't see any challenges up here. Maybe it was just the first game that I played that they were telling me to giving me some specific goals, and now they just expect me to know what to do. So, not seeing anybody around here. I wonder, it could be just the case that the servers here are not very populated. I think there were 20 players in the last time I played, so is there a way? Usually there's a way to see how many players there are. And just looking at the interface here, it's probably somewhere that I'm not seeing here. No. Respawns. I wonder if it's down here. I can't tell without leaning in real close. I think that says 6. So maybe there's 6 players. So not exciting yet. See if I can spot anybody. It's kind of nice. I got this big sniper rifle here. If I can shoot somebody, if I could see him. But I'm not seeing anybody. Do. So the overload zone is moving. People should be coming in pretty close here. Still see my teammate up in the heads-up display there, so he's relatively close. Let's see. Where else? I don't want to be camping, but I also, with such a large map, and if that is correct that there's only 6 players, I also don't want to just be running around where I'm going to get shot at. Although last game, that's pretty much what I did, and it worked well to find people. So maybe, let's see if there's a way. I haven't actually looked to see if there's a way to see a larger map here. So, is there a larger map? I got some emotes here. I don't see a way to see a larger map. Throw my big punch. What's this do? It's going to shoot me forward. L button. Is that just going to shoot people, I think, if I throw that out there? And that's nice. Some of the utilities that we have. I think that maybe that's just like a UAV or something. Gives me some extra eyes, but I'm not seeing anything still. I see that zone coming in, so I'm probably going to try. Oh, now the game is lagging out, so I think this kind of reminds me what happened last time. It lagged out right when I was trying to run from the zone like that. And here we go. So now I'm going to be running for my life to not be captured by this zone here. So trying to use some special abilities to get out here, get away from that zone that's closing in on me. And so that worked. Do I still have my armors full, so nothing to do there. No ammo, I'm pretty full. It's going to be a real boring game. If that is all we found. Epic, I'll take the epic weapon. Don't need any armor. So, teammates running. See where the zone's going to close in. I'm not seeing anybody, this is going to make for a really boring game if we don't see anybody the whole entire time. It says I think I see 3 now, so I'm not sure if people are dying. Oh, there's somebody up there, I think. Just saw somebody, I think, in the heads-up display. Let's see if we can go get them. I'm just going to go this way. It's probably going to mow me down if I don't find a way back in here. Let's get back in here. Oh, where is that person? Oh, this is my teammate's getting shot at. He's might have already shot him down. Let's see if we can go see some action here. Yep. Hey, how's that for excitement? Oh, I got zeroed. Okay. I wonder, I think I wasn't looking at my armor. I think I still had full armor, but maybe because I was in that zone. Well, I'm gonna skip we can see the cutscene here. Looks like the cutscene's actually playing okay without too much exposure. I mean, it's not perfect. The screen on here, as I mentioned, is actually pretty good. So I think this looks pretty good. But the camera, although I think this camera is pretty good, it could just be the lighting in here. So, that was one of the games, or one round of Off the Grid. As I mentioned, I will try to do this again in the near future in a different lighting environment, also using the camera from the secret device just so we can see what that looks like. And then I'll probably do another one just as a final comparison where I'm using my other phone, which has the ability to record 4K camera. And maybe once I figure out if there's a lighting situation, I'll just opt for whichever situation provides the best lighting, and then I'll use that to see if it improves the quality of the video display here. All right. Hope everyone has a happy Halloween tomorrow. Peace out, Quants.